Hen Chicks Studio here in Conrad, Iowa. Guess what time it is, Kelly?
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. It's time for Take Home Tuesday at 2, our second installment. And I want to know, did you enjoy what we did last week? Last week, Lizzie and I showed you how to do a tassel lighted garland. Super simple project, no sew. You can kind of see what we started last week on the table there. So cute. We love how that turned out using the Christmas colors last week. But remember, we showed you some different ideas, and that video, that tutorial video that we made, is up on our website still. But today, Kelly, I'm here with Kelly today, I should say that, if you didn't know that. Today we have a new project.
We do, and I personally enjoy this one.
Yes, this one, for those watching, does require sewing. So you're gonna have to get your sewing machine out. But here's one of the fun things. As we get going here, you're gonna see how you can even just use literally scraps. In fact, I'm gonna show you where I took some scraps out of my garbage can to make one of the projects. But so today we're using something that we actually got from GE Designs. Gudrun so willingly let us use her tutorial video, which will be shared on our website as well, on the Take Home Tuesday tab underneath Inspiration. That will be live. We'll get that up to you after the video here is complete. But Kelly, actually, I think one of the things that I like so much is bouncing off ideas from friends.
Definitely. We have so much fun doing these.
And crafting with other people. And we are coming to you from the retreat center today, so if you hear sewing machines or chuckling or talking in the background, we do have retreaters here today working away, and we actually love, but that's part of being creative.
It is.
Sharing with your friends.
We are sitting here having fun. There's sewing machines going. There's a coffee pot running next to me. Everybody's just chilling. There's TVs. There's couches. We have all these work tables. Yeah. Come have some fun.
So we took this from GE Designs, and as we get going, we're making today candle mats is what it's called. But we started with 4 fat quarters. And you know that Heidi, she likes to be creative if you haven't figured that out. But she said to me, Jamie, why don't you see how many candle mats of different sizes you could get out of 4 fat quarters? And these are the 4 fat quarters Heidi handed me. So from there, we started creating away. Now, we're not going to go through the steps in sewing because that tutorial video is from Gudrun, is on our website and available for you to watch.
So if you guys are new or you just kind of grasping in, let's show you how much fabric really is. When we say fat quarter, seriously, it's hardly any fabric. So don't think that you have to go buy fabric. When Jamie said she was digging scraps, she really was, guys.
Yeah. So today we're going to show you these adorable candle mats. And so we have, this is one that is sewn together. Again, we're not spending time showing you how to sew it together, but I can tell you I easily put together 4 of these in an hour. Once you get going, it is not hard. So we're going to be putting these together today. And so out of those 4 fat quarters, we've actually gotten 12 candle mats in different sizes, just to give you an idea of reference of how quick and easy and fast you could make maybe a quick gift or a decoration for your own home or something like that. So we started with 1 complete. Now we want to show you how to complete that. Make it so you can give it to somebody as a quick Christmas gift or put it on your coffee table or whatever you want to use it for. That's what we're picking up today. So you need to go watch Gudrun's video of how to put these together using partial seams. We made 3 different sizes, so 4 and 3 different sizes. We have baby bear, mama bear, and papa bear. So we have 3 different sizes that we made. Again, 12 out of 4 fat quarters, and I still have fabric left. Jamie Carlin told me I needed to make one even smaller and see if I could get like infant baby bear. But I didn't take up that challenge. So we are here with 1 of our squares. Now to finish these, you have some different options that you could do, but we chose to do sandwich method, what's taco, what is some other, turn it inside out, fold it up, however you want to call it. So from here, that step, the next thing that we did was we took our backing fabric, So Lizzie, I don't know if you can see. Lizzie's running the camera for us today. It's a team effort here. So we have the finished square there, a backing and batting all cut to size. Now we need to layer them so we can prepare them for finishing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the right sides together.
We're seriously making a sandwich, guys. This isn't anything too complicated.
So Kelly put the right sides together there, and now I'm going to add the batting to, it doesn't matter which side it goes to. So it looks like this. So you see the wrong side and then batting on the other side. So we get that all sandwiched together, and if you need to pin it together or however you want to do it, then we're going to sew a 1/4 inch around. Now here's the important part. Don't sew it all the way shut because you still need to turn it inside out.
So maybe putting a starting and stopping pin. Sounds kind of crazy, but when you're sewing a mountain of these all at the same time.
Oh yeah, you could line them up and do one after another.
Yeah,
And
I
get them done
have
faster.
sewn it completely shut.
Yes, and I think we've all done that. So this one I've actually gone through and I've sewn that 1/4 inch. You can maybe see it on this a little bit. I've sewn the 1/4 inch all the way around and I've left an opening on this side. So now is the fun when I get to turn. Before you do that though, and you'll see this in there, you want to clip your corners. Just angle, clip your corners so that you get a nice point. If you forget that step, it's not that big a deal.
Nobody's gonna notice.
Because we're not doing it right now, but you can do it. So now we literally start turning it inside out. We're turning the sandwich so the right sides are coming out and our batting that's being, now, Kelly, what's some different things? I mean, like, I think pot holders, you can maybe use as a pot holder. You could put 2 layers of batting if you wanted it to be a little thicker.
These bigger ones, you could actually turn into a pillow.
Oh, good idea.
And then have some to put on your table.
Yeah.
And then have a matching throw pillow.
Yeah, good ideas. And on the video, you're going to notice that Gudrun does give you the formula.
Oh yeah.
To make it any size you want it. So it's on there. We made 3 inch, 2 inch, and 1.5 inch finished, and that's the center squares. So now I pretty much got this one turned inside out. So the next step I would need to do is I can either whip stitch this opening closed, or I could make it kind of look like I did a binding. We do this because it's so much faster than putting binding on. But for those of you who love to do binding, you can do your binding. I like to give it a good press so it's nice and flat, and then just whip stitch that together. Another thing you could do is just kind of do another 1/4 inch seam around the outside edge to catch that opening, but it gives the illusion of binding too.
If you are a little needing something quicker, you could put some fusible web in there and tap it with your iron.
Yep.
If you're really
If you didn't want to,
quick.
yeah. If you don't like hand sewing or doing that, good idea. So now I have this, and again, I like to take a pencil and make sure my points are turned out really well.
Yeah.
So you can see I'm kind of still working away with it. So I have that. So that would be how I would kind of finish the project. But I wanted to show you a couple other ideas to show you if you wanted to bind them. Now this one we took Iowa State fabric, which probably doesn't shock anybody who has watched very many videos about me and Hen Chicks Studio. This one I actually did bind the edges just to show you a different look, but we also want you to think it doesn't have to be Christmas, it doesn't have to be red, it can be any fabrics. And Kelly, these are literary fabrics that I took out of the garbage when I made these. They were scraps that I had in the garbage from a quilt. And here's another one in the Iowa State that I have just done stitch in the ditch, and I just need to add the binding to. So you can be creative with it and add as much time or detail or as simple as just turning it out, and that's how it is. I also made a couple, and again, I don't know if this is good or bad, Kelly, but these are all scraps that were laying around my sewing machine.
I think it's awesome because you're being efficient. How many of us make a big quilt or simple just throw pillow, and then we have all these itty bitty scraps that none of us know what to do with? These are such little strips. I mean, look at this seam allowance and everything.
And this one only used 2 colors,
Right.
to give you an idea, where we used 4 in that one, and this one used 3. So it gives you an idea that just what we show you isn't how it has to be, it's up to you. So now I wanted to talk though, Kelly, as we were talking about some of this, and you mentioned before, and I hope that you can see some of this, if you start laying these together, you can make a real cute table runner You could have it patterned so all the patterns are the same, or it could be different, a square.
I think Jamie's onto something here. You could have seasonally.
Oh yeah, make different ones. And Kelly, we brought in some stuff today because we thought it'd be fun to show some different ideas. So even if we did these on, oh gosh, I saw a little truck. You know, those little truck planters, wouldn't that be cute on top of there? But I could bring in some other things for gifts for people. And this one, remember, isn't finished, but what if we put like a cute little poinsettia? And this one comes from Something to Share. All of our props today come from other local businesses right up the street, Something to Share. And across the street, Hazel and Dot Boutique. Super cute, but we could start building and putting some fun things together.
Oh, look at that.
Quick little gifts.
The gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, and then, so the different sizes allow for different ideas. So even the small one, you could do your Mary, a poinsettia. One of the things I really liked was, this is from Something to Share as well. I love this idea, and we were debating if it looked better on this size of one or on the bigger one.
We all have that one special ornament that we just love.
This one happens to be an angel. I just thought that was so sweet.
It is.
So sweet, especially if you have something special this year that you need to remember, or giving a gift to somebody that maybe lost a dear loved one or something. So just some ideas, because we want to show you how much fun it can be and to change some stuff out. So Kelly, what's some other ideas that we've come up with?
What if I wanted to use this as a gift for somebody, Jamie?
Yeah,
what could I do then? Well, you made this small size.
Mm-hmm.
How about
4 small ones?
Yeah, one of those great mugs from Hazel and Dot.
Oh yeah, this one says all Mama wants is a silent night.
We all know that works.
So let's make it a silent night, and Mama can put a bath bomb. This would be your little gift, and a nice little candle.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That she could go, and then you have your little mat that you can use with it, something to keep after.
I think I would appreciate that as a mama.
Yeah, good gift. What's some other ones that you have
Let's
there?
see. Well, from down the street as well, Something to Share. Coffee mug, some coffee, and let's throw in a mug mat.
Oh, and how about some chocolate to go with?
Who doesn't love chocolate, right?
Quick gifts that you could give.
And there's an ornament on here as well.
And this one says, I'm freezing my jingle bells off. So fun and cute. We also love the idea of candles and simple gifts. Again, these were originally candle mats, and this is the original size that she has on her website. But we wanted, of course, because Heidi challenged us to see what we could get. So different ideas to put different candles on. Super simple. My friend at the bank, she always has one of these on the counter.
Really?
Like a candle on the counter. So I think she might be getting one of these for Christmas.
It kind of grounds something, you know, as your gift. So we took 4 quarters.
4 fat quarters.
Or 4 fat quarters, and we made how many possible gifts out of this for Christmas?
Oh, true. And these were all basic. Even if it wasn't, I could have done things with scraps if I didn't use fat quarters.
Well, and I don't know about you, but there's always a chunk of batting about this size somewhere.
Yeah,
so we didn't even
leftover.
have to have our batting.
And I know we've shown a lot of Christmas things today, but I gotta show you something else that was super cute, and it just matched so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put this big one back out here because this little guy is just too adorable not to show. And he matched our stuff perfectly, so I thought he just needed a home. But see, even if I laid those out, that looks cute with the big and then 2 small on the side of it as well. After Christmas, maybe you want to switch it out and not use the poinsettia. We can put in just a regular pot of plants, a potted plant, pot of plants, whatever it's called. Another idea to finish them is you could add, which we talked about this in our Binding 101, you could add that rickrack in, so when you turned it inside out, you'd have just a little fine edge as well as you did it. So we have lots of ideas. I hope that you can find something here to inspire you to be creative today. All this information will be on our website. Super fun gifts, super fast. Really, if you're intimidated by doing this, please don't be. It's very simple. When you watch the video from GE Designs, you'll realize it's not hard at all. I have a college student that's coming to do this for gifts, and she's not even an experienced sewer. So
that's good.
yeah, don't be intimidated. We know that this week is sewing. Last week required no sewing. Next week will be another very, very simple project with absolutely minimal sewing. This one took a little bit more, but next week is very minimal. We hope that you will join us next week for our next Take Home Tuesday at 2, next Tuesday at 2, of course. So we can share with you another fun project that we have just been having fun with too. If you have any comments or suggestions or ideas that you'd like to see, feel free to shoot us an email, but gosh, we just want you to have fun and use some of your scraps and be creative. So from Hen Chicks Studio, from us today, and oh, what fun we're having, right? Be creative and have a great day.
Bye, guys.